And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That one finds the zone, and we're underway. In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace-caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly, and now it's the bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fought off foul.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
And there's a ball. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And time now for the Phillies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Swing and a miss. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you get guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throw on to Freeman. And Seager is set down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to first. Judge out on the play. That is the inning. New inning getting started. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Freeman hits it in the air. Judge getting an angle on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive.
Will Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Second inning here, no score. Grounder might be two. One at second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now, Cal Raleigh. Yamamoto back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that. Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Hard hit, right side. Hernandez over to first in time. And that quickly, 2 away. Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Throw in is offline, so he'll get in there with a 2-out double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Just missed.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Ripped to short. That's the inning. Phillies strand 1. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Teoscar goes down on strikes.
Wow, short work to send them packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And here is Andy Pajes. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Right back to him on the mound. Handles, throws to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Here's Kike Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Top of the third, no score. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Makes the catch, gliding onto the warning track. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Paul Goldschmidt now. And there's a foul ball.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. And it's fouled away. 2 out, space is empty. On the ground, right side, and he can't come up with it. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. And we're back. Here's some real power at the plate. Shohei Ohtani. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. It's 1-0.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Mookie digs in here. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. McMahon hauls it in, and there's one away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Tucker in the box now. No balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Tucker, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. 1 down, base is empty. Lace to right center, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Just missed. The next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Up the middle, Seager. Freeman is out. There's 2 away.
Now back the catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Outside low, ball 1.
You know, these Phils, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Hauls it in for the out. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
1 out, base is empty. That one almost got him.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That pitch clips the outside corner, and a count 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2-2.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Gets it to first. Judge out on the play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Phillies down in order. Still behind. Ready now for the 5th inning. Muncy digs in. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And that one hammered. That's back. And it is gone. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Hernandez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next pitch is outside.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Ground ball left side. Zips it across. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Paz batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Close, but called the ball. And the count even 1-1. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and there's 2 away. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. That's a laser base hit. And that extends the inning. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hard hit left side. Got him on the off-balance throw. That's the third out. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Yamamoto back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these Phillies, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Right side. And a quick out, number 1. Digging in, Ian Happ doubled his first time. And takes low for ball 1. The Dodgers leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. Into the outfield, base hit. One gone, runner at first. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 0 for 1 so far. Popped up. Betts settles underneath it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And the batter now, Ryan McMahon. Grounded out his first time up. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Two outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Sends it to first. That's out number 3. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Mookie now. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Popped up left side. And there's one down. So here's Kyle Tucker now, 1 for 2. That misses,
outside.
and that's ball 1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
1-1.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working.
On the mound now, Gabe Spire. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Freddie Freeman now. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. Strike one. Spire is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Calls it in, 2 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Smith in the box again, takes a strike.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. The 1-2 popped in the air, left side. McMahon makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. Well, we go bottom 6, and here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there and out of here. And they inch closer. It's 3-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Pulls that one foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And that is out of play.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike. Seager stands in now. 0 for 2 in this one. And he drops it down the 3rd baseline. And it goes just foul. And now it's even up.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
1 down, base is empty.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Judge swings through it for strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Seager at first, 1 gone.
1 and 2.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Judge waits. Misses off the inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, dude.
This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and we're starting over. It's 3-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Cal Raleigh stands in for the Phillies. Check swing, called strike. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Michael Kopech. And he blows that one by him at 100.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Here's the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Inside and hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 1 down. Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And fouled off. Kopech deals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Good feed. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. And welcome back to the ballpark. Max Muncy at the dish. Spire in his 4th year, 29 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. One down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
1-0.
Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag.
Yep,
Steps on first, and it's out number 2. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
And strike 2.
0-2.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Midway in inning number. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Phillies, Ian Happ. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, jhoan.
Here's Stanton now. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And he swings through that one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
0-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Laser, base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no outs. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Ball 1, no strikes.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He made him pay for that one, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Michael Kopech departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Anthony Banda will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here is Goldschmidt. He's already homered in this game. Now he steps out as time is granted. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Josh Bell. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
There's a strike.
No ball. 2 strike.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here the bottom of the 7th. On the ground out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard, Pete Crow Armstrong. The next to hit, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Here's Siegs to the plate now. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball. 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. To short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. Phils get 3 on this long ball. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yu Darvish. Here's Kike Hernandez. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Ohtani in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And gone! Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 6-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. That ball misses. 1. And that's ball 1.
1 ball. No strike.
That clips the corner. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. In the air, right field. Judge is under it. Corrals it. And that is that. The Dodgers do get one back on the solo home run. It's a back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kirby Yates.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Judge comes up empty there. Yates, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. Going gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 7-4. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Time called now. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Alejandro Kirk. And that one wrapped foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ian.
Two outs, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Ian Happ. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
1 strike.
This one high in the air to left center. And that will end the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. Last chance coming up. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Edwin Diaz on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Next offering is in for a strike.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Line drive, caught. The tag, and that's the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.